Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to Daz Reacts, and today I have my first voice play reaction video for you. And listening to Home Free and Pentatonics have really gave me this like a fascination and kind of like a little addiction to a cappella music. So when a lot of people started suggesting that I watch voice play, I was like, yeah, okay, so I'm not going to say no to another a cappella group. And then I got some recommendations from other people, but as soon as I put them into YouTube, it came up, We Don't Talk About Bruno. My daughter absolutely loves this song. She loves the movie. I've seen the movie countless times. I know the song word for word. And if she knew that I'd done voice play and I didn't do We Don't Talk About Bruno first, then she would go mad. So the first song is We Don't Talk About Bruno. And I'm dressed for the winter. I've got a jumper on. I've got a hat on. I've got the heater on. It's because it's still the school holidays. And my daughter won't leave me alone during the day. She honestly don't leave me alone. So I can't record during the day. So now it is now near enough 1 a.m. So yeah, so if I crush my head down on the table halfway through this, you know what? I tell you, the reason why I'm doing late recordings is simply because my daughter won't leave me alone during the day, but she will not come and wake me up in the morning, like until at least 8 o'clock. She'll look at her clock, she'll see that it's 8 o'clock, and then she'll come and wake me up. So I look at it that I've got until about 2 a.m. to do this. 6 hours is like having a lay-in for me anyway. So let's get into this. I hope you enjoy it. I won't keep rambling on.
Whoa. We don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno, no, no.
It was my wedding day.
It was our wedding day.
We were getting ready and there wasn't a cloud in the sky.
No clouds allowed in the sky.
Bruno walks in with the mischiefs, a grin.
Thunder.
You telling the story or am I?
I'm sorry, mi vida go. Bruno says it looks like rain.
What did he tell us?
In doing so, he floods my brain.
The umbrella. Married in a hurricane.
What a joyous day, but anyway.
We don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno.
Hey.
A couple of things though, that like this film is a really good film. I don't know if you've seen Encanto. I love an animation film. If given a choice, I would watch an animation film over anything. My favourite movie, like animated wise, is Shrek. It has been for such a long time. I'm not really too fussed with the follow-on Shrek movies, but the first Shrek came out 2001 and it's been my favourite ever since. I love the Shrek movie. But yeah, I will always sit and watch new animated films with my daughter, and then when this came on Disney, I said to her, like, we're gonna sit and watch it together, and she watched it without me, and I was so gutted that, like, and she said, don't worry daddy, I'll sit and watch it with you again. But what annoys me is once she's watched it once, then she wants to tell me everything that happens, like, daddy, watch this. In the end, I was like, no, I'm busy, darling, I have to go. And I waited until she went to school the next day, and I sat down and watched it while she was at school. And then when she came home, I was like, come on, we're watching Canto now. And like, so I ended up watching it twice in that day. But yeah, she loves this movie. And it's also like the case, like for others like that have come on Disney, like Turning Red and things like that, that I actually sat and watched with her.
Bruno living fear, Bruno stuttering or stumbling. I could always hear him sort of muttering or mumbling. I associate him with the sound of falling sand.
It's a heavy lift with a gift so humbling. Always left the boy and the family fumbling.
Reveling in prophecies I couldn't understand.
Do you understand?
7-foot frame rests along his back.
When he calls your name, it all
Fades to black.
Every a cappella group, I know there's only been 3 so far, they've got a singer that's got that tone of voice. And in Pentatonics it's Avi, and in Home Free I can't remember his name, but there's another singer that sings very, very deep like that. Is it like a staple for every a cappella group? Every a cappella group has to have someone that can sing that way. Honestly, it sounds incredible.
when he calls your name, it all
Fades to black.
yeah, he sees your dreams and feasts on your screams. We don't talk about Bruno, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno.
He told me my fish would die the next day, dead.
Oh no. He told me I'd grow up and just like he said that all of my hair would disappear. Now look at my hair. Your fantasy
dreams would be promised and someday be mine.
She's incredible. She's incredible. She has a really good voice. I don't think she's part of the group because it says featuring Ashley Diane, but I need to write her name down and react to more because she sounds incredible. She really does. And I really like this part of the song. With this song, that like I have this thing with my daughter, like when I go out in the car with her, that she has a playlist. So if her mum's in the car, then we don't play it because like she'll just like roll her eyes and everything. But if it's just me and my daughter in the car, we have a playlist of so many different songs, and like a lot of the songs from the Encanto film are on there, and this is the first one. So I love this part of the song, and it's usually the case that like you'll see me like not speeding, but doing the speed I can down the A13 with like We Don't Talk About Bruno or like The Family Madrigal and everything like that playing, and like Surface. I actually know Surface Pressure. I know all the songs from this movie. They're on a playlist. But it's really weird because like with the playlist you can have like an Encanto song and then a Frozen song and then an Elvis song and then You've Got a Friend in Me and then Barbie's Dream House and then Rick James. it's such a random playlist. I need to go back a bit.
He told me that the life of my dreams would be promised and someday be mine.
He told me that my power would grow like the grapes that thrive on the wild.
I don't know, it's a very weird sounding voice to listen to, but at the same time it's so calming and relaxing as well that it's something that like you just want to keep listening to. Yeah, I don't know, that like it's when I first heard it through Pentatonics, I was like, wow, that's incredible.
Like the grapes that thrive on the wild.
He told me that the man of my dreams would be just out of reach, betrothed to another.
It's like I hear him.
Hey sis, I want not a sound out of you.
I can hear him, Bruno. Yeah, about that Bruno. I really need to know about Bruno. Give me the truth and the whole truth, Bruno.
Isabella, your boyfriend's here.
He calls your name, it all fades to black.
So he's just screaming at mass on him, but like for the deepness of his voice, you don't expect to scream that squeaky.
He calls your name, it all fades to black.
Your dreams and face on your screens. We don't talk about Bruno.
Why did I talk about Bruno? Never should have brought up Bruno.
Don't talk about
Brilliant. That was so good. I am not gonna lie. That's made me want to go and watch the movie now. I'm not, because it's very early in the morning. But yeah, this is something that like when I wake up in the morning, like I'm gonna have to show my daughter that she is gonna love this. That this is gonna become one of her new favorite YouTube like videos. The only problem that I've got is if I show it to her and then she goes on YouTube, she's gonna get recommended more VoicePlay songs, and I don't want to hear more because I know for a fact that she'll hear another one that she likes. She'll be like, Dad, come and listen to this. And I'm like, wait, I need my microphone and my camera. So yeah, so like it's a bit of a hit and miss whether I actually like go and show her the video now or not. But yeah, this was brilliant, and they all have incredible voices. And for Ashley Diane, I do have to go and watch more of her because she has an incredible voice. But they all do. They all sound brilliant. And for this guy at the front with a scarf around him, like when he gets deep with that voice, I'm crap with names. That like with Pentatonics, I'm kind of getting their names down a bit. Obviously, like you've got Avi, Mitch, and then Kirsten and Scott. I want to say Scott, but yeah, I'm really bad with it. Another thing, like even like down to like a 2-man group, I watch Abbott and Costello, and like for every video I've done for them so far, I keep getting their names wrong, so I need to call him Little Lou Abbott, so they don't know. But yeah, guys, listen, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. I really did enjoy this. I need to do more. Like I said, I have this little addiction now to a cappella groups, and the only time I've really watched a cappella groups is through the Pitch Perfect movies. Other than that, I've never really seen a cappella groups. So, like, watching, like, Pentatonics and Home Free and now VoicePlay, it is getting me hooked on a cappellas. And it's just incredible what they can do because they don't need instruments. They don't need nothing. Just give me a room and a microphone and we'll make all the sounds and everything else for it. So, yeah, I did. I loved this. But one of my favourites so far. But, guys, listen, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this. If there's any other VoicePlay or Ashley Diane that you want me to react to, let me know in the comments down below and I will get round to doing it. There is more to come for this video. I'm not making the mistake now of being told that I never watched it to the end. I watch every video now to the end. That is just how it goes. I don't want to keep getting told off. So let's see what comes to the end of this video.
Don't talk about
We don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno.
It was my wedding day.
It was our wedding
Getting
day.
ready, and there wasn't a cloud in the sky.
Actually, this might be an idea. Let me have a look and see if it's on Amazon Music, because I've seen that it's on Apple and Spotify. I'll have to have a look. I don't think it's got. I think I've got Spotify anyway, so I'll have to have a look. Guys, listen, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this. You can expect to see a lot more VoicePlay on the channel very soon. Thank you all for tuning in. See you in the next one.